Well, hello, girls and boys, and welcome back to school in 2021. I hope you've been enjoying your first week back. Now, there might be some of you who don't know who I am. My name's Mr. Baird, and I'm a chaplain. That's a bit of a fancy word, isn't it? But basically, a chaplain helps your teachers help you. That's pretty special. I thought I'd do a devotion this morning, so I hope that's okay with you. And this devotion is called Change, How to Deal with Life Changes. Look at these beautiful caterpillars that turn into a butterfly. So, I have a question for you, and maybe your teacher can help me out a little bit and pause the video when I say pause. My question is this. What are some changes you have experienced lately? Okay, teacher, if you're able to, you can pause me now. All right, coming back. I would love to hear what some of the changes you've experienced are lately. Maybe you can come up and find me in the playground one day and let me know what changes you've been experiencing. But isn't it true that life changes and that we experience changes in life? You can see here on the picture, this young girl has lost her tooth. Now, have you lost any teeth lately? That's a bit of a big change. Your baby teeth are popping out and your adult teeth, your brand new teeth are coming up. What about with all of these boxes? What do you think they're doing, boys and girls? I think they're moving home. Have you ever moved home before? You put all your belongings in boxes and you put it in a big truck or in a car and you drive off to your new place. That's a big change, isn't it? But it's a good change because you get to go to a new house. What about this cat and fish? Not a very good combination, Mr. Baird. But maybe you got a pet. Have you got a new pet lately? Maybe that's a change that you and your family have experienced. Isn't it true though that life is full of changes? Here we can see a little flower, little seedling that grows into a big, beautiful flower. That's special. What about these two siblings or this little baby down the bottom? Sometimes our family changes, doesn't it? You know, we get a new brother or sister. That's a big change. You know, sometimes we lose our pet or we lose our favorite toy. Have you ever lost your favorite toy? That's a bit of a change. And what about our grandparents? Our grandparents grow older and older and we love them more and more. Isn't it true that life is full of changes? But what about this year, girls and boys? Last year you might have been in grade 1. Last year you might have been just a preppy. Maybe last year you were at kindergarten. So this new year has brought new changes. But with change comes all these good things. You can play with new friends in the playground. Maybe a game of soccer or chasey or just go down the slide together. You know, you're going to be in a new classroom also with a new teacher. That's a bit of a change, isn't it? You know, you're going to have a new desk. You might have a new pencil case or a new lunchbox. It's a bit of a change. But as you can see, the girl up in the top corner, she doesn't know how she feels about all these changes. Because even though changes can be good, sometimes they can still be a little bit scary. Isn't that true? Maybe you can think of a time where something changed and it made you a little bit unsure. But you know what? It's totally fine to be a little bit nervous when things change, especially when we're going into a new year level with a new teacher. So, what are some things we can all do if we feel worried or unsure? You know what? Even Mr. Baird has been a little bit unsure because I'm coming into a new year too and I have to meet new people. So these are some of the things that I did when I was a little bit unsure and worried, and maybe you can try them too. So first thing you can try if you're feeling a little bit nervous or worried with all of these changes is take a few deep breaths and remember that God cares for you. I'm going to do a demonstration, which means I'm going to show you something. This is how you take a big deep breath. Ready? I'm going to move back. Okay. We breathe all the way in and we fill our lungs with air. And we hold it for a second and then breathe out. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out. Once more time. You all do it with me. Breathe in slowly. And out. When we take a deep breath, it calms our heart and it makes us think a little bit better. So if you're feeling a little bit worried with all the change, do some deep breathing and remember that God cares for you. Another thing Mr. Bear does, I do it a lot. I try to do it a lot. Pray to Jesus that he will give you peace and happiness. If you're feeling a little bit unsure and worried about this new year, girls and boys, you can go, "Dear Jesus, help me feel confident with all these changes. Amen." Maybe you can tell your teacher you're a little bit worried and that you need a bit more help. Your teacher cares for you a lot and they want you to be happy and confident and a confident student. Make sure you tell your teacher if you're feeling a little bit nervous. They're there to help you. Maybe you can ask a friend to stay close to you if you're worried. If you're new, you might not have made a best friend yet, but that's okay, you will. So also remember that through changes, things grow and become beautiful. Think of the butterfly. He used to be a small, wiggly caterpillar, but God made him grow to be a beautiful butterfly. Change can be a good thing. Every new year at school is a chance to grow and learn. I think we can all remember that. Now, remember to look out for each other. Care for everyone in your class. Be kind so that you'll all be confident and happy learners. Maybe you can look around the classroom. Is there anyone that's new to you? Maybe you haven't met them before. Maybe you can be their best friend and help them because maybe they're feeling a bit nervous. So be kind to everyone. So these are some things I think we can all do if we're feeling a little bit worried or unsure. But remember, change is a good thing. Change helps us grow. Change helps us become happy learners. So I hope you're having a fine week. And if you come up and see me in the playground at lunchtime one day, let me know what changes you're experiencing. I'd love to hear them. Anyway, bye for now.